say being a mother is a bliss. They say that we women are actually the most blessed souls because after the Almighty, it is us who have the ability to create something, to bring a life into the world. However, after giving birth to a life, many a times when a woman tries to follow her heart or tries to go out of her house to earn bread, keeping intact that her kids are safe, she's always questioned about one thing or the other. Whereas a father is never asked, इतनी जल्दी resume कर लिया काम? बच्चों का ख्याल कौन रख रहा है? Shedding some light on this very subject, today on Mother's Day, we have with us a Punjabi celebrity who knows how to maintain a balance in being the queen of Pollyood and a mother of three. Welcome, Neeru, on E Times.
Thank you so much, and hi to everyone who's watching.
Hi. So, as you just heard, and I guess you also said it somewhere, कि कभी कोई किसी father को नहीं बोलता, be it in any profession, be it your glam world or be the corporate world, nobody asks a father कि आप इतनी जल्दी वापस कैसे आ गए? But a mother is always questioned.
वो तो उनको ये भी नहीं पूछते कि आप इतने साल हो गए बच्चों से दूर बैठे don't you miss them? So this is there, this gender, what do we call it in what's the word I'm looking for? It's expected of women to be at home with their kids and matlab और ये सिर्फ it's always shocking to me कि ये सवाल ज्यादातर औरतें ही पूछती है एक औरत को मतलब you know what I mean? Like you would think कि support होगा या but वो ही है जो मतलब आपको ज्यादा guilt देने की कोशिश करेंगी and I'm always like oh my goodness, like why are we not supporting each other? So I find it very strange. I don't know why they do this, but even today matlab I at least मैं अपने comments भी पढ़ती हूँ Instagram पे there's always a few comments that say, oh, why don't you sit at home? Why don't you take care of your kids? It's time for you to just be a mom. How much fame do you need? It's I don't know. I hope people change their thinking at some point, but it's a work in progress.
I just hope that yes, it should be actually abhi tak to it should have been established. But we're glad even if it's a work in progress, that's also some relief, I suppose.
Yeah, at least I think there's lesser, people who do that than there are the ones who actually support you, because like I see my messages are loaded with like women that are like your inspiration. Even men, I would say, they're like hats off to you, you're doing an amazing job. So and in the end, if my family and my children are happy and I'm happy, it really doesn't matter to me what anyone thinks.
So when your kids miss you a lot, when you're not there at home, you're shooting and everything, so you FaceTime with them?
Yeah, so we FaceTime every morning, every night. So when we wake up, we FaceTime. When we go to sleep, we FaceTime. Now, my twins are very small. They don't really, they can't say I miss you or anything. And I have such an amazing support system that they don't feel my absence, let me tell you. And even Anaya kafi samajhdar, she knows this is mommy's work. She's been trained like this, I always feel like what our job is, like we're almost like we're in the army as well. We leave and we don't know when we're going to come back. So I think she's conditioned. She knows that, okay, mama's working, that's fine. And she'll never make me feel guilty or cry on the phone. She'll always say, how is your day, mom? Have a good shoot, mom. Like that is the kind of support that I get from her.
That is so sweet. And another thing that I can't help notice, and I guess काफी लोगों ने notice किया होगा, is you have carried a legacy. I'll say the Bajwa legacy, to be honest, because your father, your mother had three girls. You you have a brother also, but as of now, you are also having three girls. So you're carrying forward the legacy. How amazing does it feel?
Oh, we love it because we three sisters. Neha, we're so close. And we've been in touch with you for so long, and that bond of three sisters is I don't have words to explain it. So I'm so happy that they have each other. But nonetheless, I mean, if I had a son, I would have been equally happy. I'm not saying that just because I have girls, but that is what I was given, and I don't see any difference between a son and a daughter. I just, I'm so lucky. Just to have a healthy child is a blessing, or a child at all is a blessing. So that is what I think.
Certainly, certainly. It is a blessing. But then, a couple of months back, I suppose, there were questions about your second pregnancy that people were questioning you that did you get pregnant via surrogacy? Was there a surrogate mother? And you even posted a video. And then also there were comments flooding in. A lot of comments were
I
flooding in.
I don't know. As you know, so I'm lucky. I bounced back pretty fast, and I've been working out throughout my pregnancy. Since the day that my water broke, I mean, I was in the gym that day also. And but people are quick to judge and quick to say. And I worked through I did a film also, Beautiful Below, in my
Beautiful
second
below, yes.
pregnancy. But because of COVID, we haven't been able to release any of these films. So I was 7 months pregnant in that film also, and but yeah, whatever. I mean, people are just, they just wait for something to say.
So, what was this actually? Did you get a message or on Instagram or any social media style? What actually? Because you never respond that like this to any comment or anything as such. What made you put out a video?
What made me put out a video? I don't know. I think the one thing that I'm most proud of is being a mom. And when somebody attacks me on that front, that's when I feel the need to come out and say something. Otherwise, they could say anything about me, and I stay quiet and I let them, say what they want. But and I also said that I have nothing against surrogacy. I have
Certainly, certainly, yes.
not. Who knows? But I don't know. Maybe one day I would opt for that if I wanted another child. But that this was something that this is my choice, and I just want to make it clear that nor do I have anything against surrogacy. I completely support that. Nor am I hiding that I didn't have my own children. So that was the reason. Sometimes you just feel like you need to give it back to people. There's nothing wrong with surrogacy, and there's nothing wrong with having your own children. It's a choice. Let people decide for themselves. I feel like we as a community are so judgmental on every single thing. If someone is overweight, we have something to say. Somebody's underweight, we have something to say. Somebody's dark, somebody's still working after children, somebody's wearing a short skirt after being a mom. It is crazy the amount of the judging that we do. So this is the one factor in our community that I want to change. And I've met so many people that have been affected by this. And, we don't realize that the comments that we make, and we don't think about the effect on the other person and the weight that has on that person carries that forward with them, especially little kids. So you really have to watch with what words you use when you talk about, you just pass a judgment. Oh, ita moti hai, ita maadi hogi, ita ye ta wo, ita kali hai. Matlab, it's so insensitive, and it bangs that other person, and that person holds that in their heart for the rest of their lives. So, thoda soch samajh ke gal karni chahiye.
That is very true. Every soul is beautiful in its own way, and beauty does come in every shape, color, size, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
100%.
Actually, you just said that when your water broke, you were at the gym. And we have seen you giving total fitness goals even during your pregnancy. You have worked during your pregnancy, whereas we see a lot of people. I mean, I'm not just saying that when you cross 30 or when you cross a particular age, then you get complications. Even youngsters, they find complications during pregnancy and they hardly can get up from bed. Whereas we
Yes.
see you going to the gym, we see you working. So, was there anything in particular that you considered during your pregnancy or during your daily day-to-day life that keeps you so fit for all these times?
It's just been my motto all my life that I wake up and I go to the gym, and then nothing changed. Even when I carried on my routine as I was before pregnancy. And obviously my doctor said that was absolutely fine, and they encourage that. They say that if whatever you're doing, obviously if you were not working out your whole life and you get pregnant and you said aaj to main gym jaungi, ye bhi matlab kya baat hui? That's not very intelligent either. So I just carried on my routine into my pregnancy. And I think what the one amazing thing that I see abroad, which really encourages me also, is the lifestyle of people and how no one gives up, even like the women here when they're pregnant, or even like the women like that are I see in their 50s 60s in the gym living their lives, you know what I mean? Like that is like it's motivational, it's inspirational. So seeing them lifting, I don't know, doing squats and exercising at 8 months pregnancy, you know, why can't we do that? So these are all stereotypes. These are all, you know, the old wives' tales that we again have conjured into our mind. That chalo pregnant ho gaye ho, beh jao. No
बैठ जाओ,
one's getting.
वेट्स
Yeah,
मत
that's
उठाओ, ये नहीं करो, वो नहीं
कुछ
करो.
नहीं, हाँ, don't bend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, even when you're pregnant, you have to carry on with your life. जितना पहले सी और the इबादत सी, you have to do the same
Yeah.
thing.
Well, that's another thing. A lot of women feel like their life ends after having, you know, becoming a mother. I mean, I will tell you, Neha, I have never been so confident in my life. I have never worked so much in my life. I'm literally like, I think this is the busiest that I've been, and this is the fittest that I've been. And yeah. So I don't know. I think it's just a mindset that we all have to change within ourselves.
Okay. Asha, another thing is कि चलिए you went out for work after a couple of months after Alia and Akira, after a couple of months you started working. But जितना
Mhm.
time आप घर पे थे, जब quarantine में थे, lockdown में थे, what was your mommy routine with your kids?
Oh my gosh, mommy routine was crazy क्योंकि these were two twins. मतलब उठ गया दूसरा no एक सो गई दूसरा उठ गया. It's like this. It's just like running from here, and it was crazy because they are COVID babies. So when they came home, COVID पूरा मतलब it was in its prime. So ना कोई nanny रख सकते थे, ना कोई help. So we were in, obviously everyone is in their own houses, locked down. So काफी entertaining raha. Me, my husband, and my moms, we all had our hands full, and my sister Sabrina. So
Yeah.
और ये NICU में भी थे, like for 1 month they were in the NICU. तो वो
Yes.
भी था. So we were all just kind of taking turns. बस नींद मतलब 3-4 घंटे नींद मिल जाती थी. We were thankful. Thank you. That's it.
So you were actually on your toes all the time.
It kept, yeah, actually it worked out for us because then we got a lot of time with the babies and we were just, you know, inside the house. So it kind of worked out for us.
You just wave to your kids, I guess.
हाँ जी, Akira, वो भी वहीं पे आ जाते इस कोने में, and I'm like, hi. Then I come out, I put my jacket on, I can see them from outside, I become their clown. So yeah.
This is on one hand, it's very sweet the way you're in home isolation, your kids are there, you know, you feel very close. But at the same time, इतने पास होके भी अभी जो ये दूरी actually maintain करनी पड़ रही है, it must be really hard for you as well.
Well, no, I never think about the hard. I took the choice of working. Right now, I'll be silly if I think, oh no, I want to see them. I'm putting my mother-in-law is there also. She's 70 years old, so I can't even take like 1% chance that. So I need to make sure everything is okay. I've already done 3 tests, but still, sometimes they say it takes time. So I want to do one more, and then maybe I'll be a little closer to them.
Perfect, perfect. अच्छा, one more thing. In Bollywood, we have seen this mostly कि paparazzi से बच्चों को दूर रखा जाता है, थोड़ा social media से star kids को दूर रखा जाता है. Whereas if we look at Anaya, she's already a social media queen. She has her own YouTube channel. She has an Insta page, and she's so confident when she's in front of the camera. Like it's not just that you're shooting her and she's not aware about it. It's like she is being the host of her own show. How
Yeah.
did this confidence got built? Like she inherited this from you?
I don't know, but like kids really watch those YouTube channels. So, matlab, she was always pretending कि मेरा vlog है. So, birthday, hi guys, welcome to Anaya's world. But जिस दिन उसे समझ में आया, मतलब she understood कि mom अब दिखाओ मुझे YouTube पे किथे है मेरा channel. And I'm like, shit, I don't have a channel. I'm like, there's no channel. She's like, make my channel right now. So I literally just sat. It's just something for fun that she does, and I made the channel sitting there right then and there because I don't know. I guess it's a thing with kids being like these YouTube bloggers, Hannah. They watch it so much and all these things. So it's just I guess it has something to do with me. And then she dances all over the grass and inside, outside. So she's already a little diva.
That is so sweet. She has been a diva right from a very young age. She's still very young, but we have seen her videos when you took her to a village and she saw, I guess, a cow or a calf she saw, and she got all excited and petrified at the same time.
Yeah. Yes, so she's been at it since a very young age. Yeah.
That's so cute. Okay, what is that one thing about Anaya's childhood? I mean, still again, she's very very young, but still जब initial days थे तो उस time पे ऐसा कौन सी कोई चीज थी जो like the first words or the first step? What was that one thing that you can never ever erase from your memory?
Oh, since Anaya was my, Anaya was my firstborn. Obviously, when you have your firstborn, you're very unsure of how you're gonna do this because babies don't come with a manual, so you have
You
to
will
figure it all out.
do.
So I was, petrified, excited, all at the same time. But oh gosh, I think the one thing about Anaya is that me and Anaya are like best friends since the day she was born. I took her everywhere with me. She was 9 days old and I took her for high tea. She's been on every vacation with my husband and me. She was at every film until oh gosh, until she started going to school at 5 years of age. And she's literally my best friend. That's just what my Anaya is. Yeah.
How sweet, how sweet. Okay, so for Anaya, if we say one line for Anaya, you'll just say that she's your best friend, indeed.
She is my best friend. She's like, and she like, we have this thing, we're three sisters, so she says I'm the fourth sister. So she is. Yeah, so we are sisters. Yes.
Okay, okay, so it's not Rukumasi, it's sister only, like Didi.
Yeah, but she still calls her Rukumasi. Thank God, I need respect kar diya. And she calls Sabrina Sabu Kaki. She still says that, but sometimes she'll be like, Sab, Brooke, let's go out. Like she does do that a lot too.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, so if you have to say one line for each of your twin as well, what would you say about them? The little
Oh my
wonders, I must say.
Yes, uh, surprising wonders because we weren't expecting twins. But they are my wonders, and I can't even imagine life without them now. But I'm not gonna lie to you. My husband and I were very shocked when we found out we were having twins. We were like, we're too old for this. How are we gonna do this? But we figured it out. He's lying there with them right now. They're crawling all over him.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Because you were really shocked, surprised, and tensed when you found out that you're gonna have twins.
Absolutely, we were shocked. We were like, because it's like, I was what, 37 when I had them. Yeah, I was 37 when I had them, and we were just like, oh my God, how are we gonna do this two at the same time? One was then we said, okay, yeah, we can do this. Once we wrapped our head around it, we're like, okay, we can do this.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Acha, once I had a word with Rubina, and she told me you have a kind of a birthday routine. So just like that, do you also have a Mother's Day routine? Right now, the chalo you're in home isolation. But what's your Mother's Day routine like?
I've already planned it for them. I never take chances. I took a chance once, I think, and I said, let him plan my birthday. And no. So after that, I have to plan the menu. I have to plan a gift. I give a bunch of ideas, suggestions. But yes, everything has been planned.
Okay, and does the same go for Mother's Day as well?
Yes, Mother's Day has been planned.
By the mother herself.
Celebrations start today and will resume till tomorrow evening.
That's so sweet. So what is going to be a special menu, some gifts?
Well, yeah, we're doing, well, no, just my mom. My mom is coming. So my mother-in-law, obviously, she lives with us, and my mom's coming. Sabrina's coming, and Sabrina is like a mother to my children. She really is. So my husband is a fabulous cook. So I can't say show you the yard, but we have a barbecue station, like an outdoor
Yeah,
cooking
I
station.
have seen that in your stories.
Yeah, so I can like manage, and then so we're doing a barbecue. We're having golgappe, chaat. We're having burgers, and some amazing dessert. And
Wow.
obviously, in the Rwanda house, there's always wine and music.
Wonderful. I wish I could join. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
inviting myself, could say.
No, if you were here, I would tell you to come.
That's so sweet. Okay, Neeru, before we end this conversation, the topic on which we started, initially, कि working moms पे जैसे questions रहते हैं. What will be that one advice, I would say, or a suggestion that you would like to give to all those working moms who still are, get all those questions and those eyes? So, what would you like to tell them?
When I first started mom guilt, I had so much mom guilt. Like I would literally go when I left home the first time without Anaya, I literally cried all the way to the airport. And then I realized that, I always say like put it like just put it down on a piece of paper. Why am I working? I'm working. Okay, A, it's my passion. B, it's what I love to do. You're making money also, which is a good thing. I'm sure your kids and your husband would appreciate that. So put all of these things down on a list and look at it and say, I'm contributing. They're lucky that I'm working, and I'm lucky to have a job. So once you realize that, and you're very practical about it, then you can start ignoring people and just brush them off. Because you know what? In the end, I most of the time I think that people that point fingers at you, unfortunately, I feel that they're actually quite frustrated themselves, and they wish they were doing what you are doing. So you know what? You just carry on and do what you do, because you're not going to work for just aiming for your, like, I don't know, you're making money, you're this is what you do, you are a professional, and you should never lose yourself ever.
Thank you so much, so much. It was
Thank you.
amazing talking to you. And we
Thank
really wish all the moms out there get some piece of advice and actually brush off
Absolutely.
whatever prejudice it is.
You rock, women. Okay, have a very happy Mother's Day, and I want to give all the mothers a kiss. Thank you.
Thank you so much.